When you're creating a user profile, this is going to allow you to be able to tie that user individual to their particular role. So this is something that gets created when you when you create a new user. There's generally one access profile that's created with that user. So as you're building it, so in this case, we're going to give this username Cloud Master. We're going to give a description, soaring in the clouds, which is a very esoteric description, but hey, that's what we've got here. You're going to then select the type. So here we're going to give that particular user group admin as a role. And then you also have underneath that the group designation. So, as we mentioned before, groups allow you to be able to set differentiated access based on a logical, grouping of individuals or resources. So in the case here, I've got demo group and I've got Portland group 1. So, those different systems may have, very different, sets of hardware. They may have different requirements. Bottom line is I can create a segmentation between those two, those two groups, and then allow users to be able to have access to one or the other. The other thing to understand is that this profile is tied directly to that user and really hooks their role together. So as we mentioned, this is where you define that aspect of it, and we'll go through and do a quick demo of how you would edit a user's profile. So now let's take a look at how to go about making a change to a user's access profile. So first thing we need to do is go to Administration and then Users and Groups. We'll select Login Users, and you can see here this is the individual that we created last time. So this is the last user role that we created. So we'll go ahead and go into that particular individual's profile, and then we're going to change their role. So they're currently service end user. We're going to go ahead and promote them to group admin. And then from there, they're still part of the sales group itself. We're going to save that parameter, and that's pretty much how you would go about changing someone's access profile. It's very easy to do within UCS Director, and it also kind of shows you how the user itself is basically tied to the role, and that's where all the privileges occur.